If you really want to improve your skating skills, you need to accept that falling is part of the process. If you refuse to accept this fact, you will never improve. Welcome to day 3 of the 30-day beginner course, where I show you all the fundamentals that you need to make you confident and get you skating in 30 days. In days 1 and 2 of this course, I showed you how to get up on your skate, how to move forward slightly, the basic ways that you can do that, how to stay balanced on your skate and all. But while doing this, it is very possible that you fall down. That is why in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fall. I'm going to give you some valuable tips and tricks or certain things that you're supposed to take note of when you're falling, and this will save you from a lot of injuries, trust me. Because I've fallen so many times myself, and I use these tips that I'm about to give you because that saved me from a lot of potential injuries. But first things first, you have to put on protective stuff. As a beginner, you always have to wear a helmet. I mean, I wear mine sometimes. Today, I just removed it to get a bit of freedom. But if you look at my videos, I always have gloves on. That is non-negotiable for me. Because when you're falling down, you almost always stretch out your hands to save yourself. And preventing your palms from scratching, preventing some injuries around your arm or your hands is very, very vital. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But there are several ways that you can fall. You can fall face flat. You can fall maybe while spinning to your side. You can also fall on your butt, and that is the most dangerous one. You have to prevent that one as much as possible. Prevent this at all costs, falling on your back. That's why we advise always to keep your weight in front, to always try to fall as much as possible in front of you, because this time you can use your hands to save yourself. And how do you do that? So when you're falling, try as much as possible to fall on a bigger surface area of your arm. So you're falling down, don't fall like this. Don't do your wrist like this. It's a very dangerous thing. If you're falling down, always keep your wrist straight. Keep your palms like this. See where my palms are? Keep them like this. Never do your palms like this when you're falling, because when you fall down, obviously, and your wrist is broken. So always keep your wrist as flat as possible, as straight as possible when you're falling. This comes after some time when you practice consistently. When you're falling, just keep your arms like this, and then it will be fine. And in some cases, you can also try to fall at this side of your arm. Always try to increase the surface area as much as possible, because that will absorb more of the shock that you receive when you fall down, and this prevents you from potential injuries. So that was front falling. Now, how do you prevent yourself from falling on the side? You see what I did here? The same thing that you have to do. You always have to try to maximize the surface area, just like falling on the front. Always try to maximize the surface area. Fall on this side, but you have to take note over here that you don't have to put so much weight on your elbows or you hurt yourself in this case. So try to keep your hands as much as possible like this, but just don't stretch it too much to this side, because you're going to hurt your joints. See my fingers like this? These are joints over here. There's also joints here. There's also a joint here, and there's a joint here. So your main aim is to prevent yourself from falling on these joints. So you want to increase the surface area. If you're falling some way, somehow like this, then you have to make sure that you fall at this side to increase the surface area, so the shock is absorbed around all this side and not just out the joints, because that's going to be painful. Now to the most dangerous of them, falling on your butt. You see what I did over there? Falling on your butt, you have to make sure to always keep your head up. That is really important. Falling on your butt, keep your head up always. Always keep your head glued like this. Never keep your head like this. Sometimes it's just unavoidable because your head will just fall down. That is why it's good to wear a helmet. But if you're not wearing a helmet, keep your head like this and your arms in this particular position. So in this clip that I roll over, you see that I was falling, and I did exactly the same thing. So this prevented me from some potential injuries that I could have gotten if I didn't apply these techniques. So try these drills. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. You can also tag me on Instagram or TikTok when you post these videos, and put a hashtag Let's Roll 30. Do not forget that. I wish you a lot of luck, and see you in the next lesson.